Teacher knowledge and behavior is the component of the model that focuses on teachers' knowledge of students and content and on their expertise in classroom management and pedagogy. Teacher knowledge is the element of teacher knowledge and behavior that encompasses knowledge of student characteristics and teachers' in-depth content knowledge and the blending of these to enhance learning. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. As part of a unit on the United States Congress, a high school government class simulates the process of writing a bill in a U.S. House or Senate committee. First, the students research congressional committees and their function in the legislative process. They also research their topic of debate, a minimum wage hike. The teacher's in-depth content knowledge is evident as he introduces his students to websites they can use to find information. He demonstrates thorough comprehension of both his content area and the tools available for research.
All right, now let's go to a different website, and that one is Thomas, THOMAS, LOC.gov. Okay, now, one of the search capabilities you've got there is by word or phrase. So where it says by word or phrase, type in minimum wage. All right, now, you see, what this is a listing of all the bills in the current Congress, 1999-2000, that have been introduced for the minimum wage. And what Dustin's just pointed out is that many of these bills called for the amendment of an act passed in 1938. It's the Fair Labor Standards Act.
The teacher demonstrates knowledge of student characteristics by addressing his students' multiple intelligences. The students assume roles as senators, representatives, witnesses, and members of the press, and they conduct hearings and press conferences on the potential impact of a minimum wage increase. As they debate the bill in a hearing, the students use their verbal linguistic intelligence. They have to state their positions clearly and explain their reasoning in depth. The students also have to try to persuade the opposition with their arguments.
They've also got to pay their workers, so they're going to have to raise. Has it gone up
that much since the last minimum wage increase?
Yes. The prices in gas have gone up, clothing, food.
Gas goes up and down. Gas, like last year in the economy, gas was fairly low, and this year it's high. So gas is the exception in a lot of things, that sometimes it will rise like it is now. But most definitely it will probably lower in the future.
Gas has nothing to do with minimum wage, it has to do with the oil abundance.
The price of food has gone up since the last increase as well.
And that's why a minimum wage would be most likely. We need to raise minimum wage.
Prices are going to go up no matter what, and we just need to keep minimum wage up with it so people don't fall farther behind.
The teacher again shows knowledge of student characteristics by addressing his students' intrapersonal intelligence. As part of the activity, the Senate and House committees hold press conferences to express their views. Each student takes on a role as senator, representative, or press reporter. As they express their own views through these different roles, the students obtain a unique perspective on their individuality. Through research, reflection, debate, and dialogue, the students come to a deeper understanding of their own feelings on the issues related to the minimum wage. Allowing the students to choose different roles also allows them to demonstrate their individual strengths and make their own distinct contributions.
You stressed that this will better our economy. Can you explain or give some examples as to how it would do that?
Yes, our economy right now, the poverty line is low, and this would help people get out of poverty. Give them more money, people would get off welfare, which would better our economy, and they could, I'm sure they'd spend more once they get it, and that would, they're putting back into our economy even if the minimum wage does go up.
The students who play the roles of senators and representatives have to negotiate a compromise on their minimum wage bill. Students of differing opinions have to collaborate in order to build a consensus and get the bill passed into law. The students use their interpersonal intelligence as they interact with each other to resolve conflicts and draft a version of the bill that is acceptable to everyone. The teacher once again demonstrates his knowledge of student characteristics by designing an activity that addresses his students' multiple intelligences.
So what do you guys want to put in the bill?
I think we should raise it to $6.15 over 3 years.
We want
Two.
Five.
We're so far behind already.
I know, but like the small businesses, they can't fit it in their budget over 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.
And I think a lot of people are affected by small business. I don't know.
You don't have your small business.
4.5.
We're not going far.
4.5.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
I'd say the maximum is
That's still a
3.
long time.
I know. It's
50 cents
50
a year,
cents
that
a
could really
year.
affect someone's budget if they like already have it planned out. And they have
Yeah.
10 workers, 50 cents a year, that could be a lot.
Yeah, good. Think about 50 cents,
I mean, yeah, 33 is better than nothing, but it'd help a lot
Better than
more
raising
with
it over
50.
5 years.
Yeah.